Is there anybody here who would like to speak with us tonight?
Cutting a nooch.
Life after death. Does it exist?
When he opened his mouth, human voice did not escape, but instead was the screaming of 1,000 folks.
M.I.A. wants the answer to life's biggest riddle. Where did we come from, and where do we go when we die?
They can have to go take pictures right out, not over there. Wait, who's waiting?
We were doing a excavation here last time. We were up in the catwalk, there were two guys in the catwalk.
Exploring some of the oldest, most historic buildings in Canada, M.I.A. is seeking evidence because we believe you. Oshawa Little Theatre. Built in the early 80s, for years it's been entertaining patrons with live theater. But has it also been entertaining ghosts from the other side? M.I.A. Paranormal returns for their second investigation of the theater since April 2012 to see if they can capture more evidence of the spirit world.
Carol, is there a Carol that's historically important with the theater, you know?
That I'm aware of, but that's not to say yes or no.
Jason asked if the name Kara is historically important to the theater because in the last investigation he caught the name Kara on an EVP. But instead of Kara, is it Verna? Verna Conan, wife of Gordon Conan, who was mayor of Oshawa from 1916 to 1917 and later worked in the provincial Liberal government. Verna was the original founder and backer of the Oshawa Little Theatre Group. The first play was held in 1928. It took place outside as the group did not have a permanent location to perform until the early 80s when they finally established a theater in which we are investigating now.
And then straight through. Amazing.
From this little piece of junk all the way up to my newest one, but for some reason they like to pass into it and cut some voices and all sorts of stuff. And our most recent acquisition is the Ghost Box, which scans through frequencies of AM and FM frequencies, and entities and spirits can pick up and manipulate the frequencies that actually speak, so everyone in the room can hear what they are trying to say. We were doing a excavation here last time. We were up in the catwalk. There were two of us in the catwalk and two of us sitting in the theater. We were just sitting there doing some questionings, and all of a sudden a voice just yelled out in the theater, "Glorious!" And nobody had their mics recorded. Nobody was doing it, right?
Of course,
so,
yeah.
Anyway, I think we catch some good stuff.
As well as having personal experiences, Jason and M.I.A. also caught this amazing photograph, which in the center of the frame you can see some sort of anomaly. At closer view, you could see a clear face with a giant white beard. Is this a lens flare? Reflection? Or is this a ghost looking in from the other side?
I don't think we caught much anything. There's a cool picture on the wall. Well, there used to be. It's gone now. It was a while ago.
Sorry?
It's a downstairs change room, which was really kind of cool. Ooh, that's right underneath the stage.
Right here, probably.
Okay.
Where'd that go?
There's a dressing room down here.
Yeah. We got some creepy stuff in that downstairs room.
My face finder's going nuts. Try this room, This room's weird.
That mirror creeped me out because I didn't see it at first. I just looked and saw someone standing there.
Yeah. Is there anybody here who would like to speak with us tonight? My name is Jason. I'm from M.I.A. Paranormal. I was here a few years ago. You probably don't remember me. We talked to an entity upstairs with the name of Kara. Are you still hanging out down here? We mean you no harm. We just want to document your existence.
After saying we want to document the spirit's existence, we get this response on Michelle's digital recorder. We hear a noise come from the other room. Drew and I go to investigate while they stay and continue with the EVP session. They caught this while we were gone.
What's your favorite room here?
I think I just heard green room.
Green room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard something that was like green.
Yeah. We're going to leave this room. You can come with us tonight and try to talk with us, but we're going to move on to different parts of the theater.
Do you notice the temperature in this room? And then all the rooms are attached, but go in the first room.
Is it cold?
It's very cold.
I'm getting a woman's voice saying, leave here, leave here.
Although not picking up the voice saying leave here, both our cameras did pick up this unexplained noise.
I'm getting a woman's voice saying, leave here, leave here.
What caused this noise? The two separate cameras picked it up, but we did not hear it with our own ears. Why do you want us to leave? Can you maybe shut that door? If you shut the door, we'll leave. The spirits do not respond back by closing the door. Instead, we receive this communication through our digital recorder. Oh, that's cool.
But then, when you've ever heard a note being played, these are also, you could know there was a piano there.
Whoa. There's other pictures and there's either dust all over it or I've got orbs everywhere.
Can you show the picture?
Hmm?
Show the picture.
Yeah.
Well, I see them.
But the next one, there's nothing.
Michelle snaps a series of 3 photographs. In the first one, you can see there is no clear signs of dust or light reflection. However, in the second picture, Michelle captures these translucent balls of light. If this was dust, how come we didn't capture it in the first or third photograph, leading us to believe that this is something paranormal?
Are you able to make a loud knocking noise on something in the theater? Can I get you to do that again, please?
Right on cue, we hear a loud knocking noise. We also caught it on our digital recorder.
Are you able to see us? Or just hear us?
We captured this response, but it's still unclear what it's trying to say.
The last time you were here, you called out the word glorious very loudly, as loud as I am right now. I wonder, could you do that again for us?
Jason's vocal spirit that likes to yell glorious is captured here on our digital recorders.
What would cause red little bars to come up on the computer screen?
What's coming up on it?
I thought, like if you were listening to music and there'd be like bars.
Yeah.
Like an equalizer thing?
Yeah. I saw bars come up and down on the face of that computer screen.
Jason spots something pop up on the computer screen. We can't verify his claim as we did not catch it with the cameras, but we thought it was an interesting personal experience.
Can you pull this chair up for me? Can you swivel it at all? It's very easy to move.
Did you hear that? That was this chair. Are you trying to move this wood chair? Michelle asks the spirits if they can move an office chair in the sound booth. As I'm filming her, the antique chair next to me creaks, as if someone was sitting in it. We go back to the green room to investigate it. We get EVPs even before we get the cameras rolling.
Alright, so we're in your favorite room. Is there anything you want to tell us here?
Immediately after Michelle asks her question, she gets a response that says, "Hate bullshit." We found this very interesting.
Is there anything you want to tell us here?
Can you sit in that chair? I receive an aggressive response after asking the spirit to sit in the chair. Can you sit in that chair? I'll go if you sit in that chair. Make the light change. You just have to go near it, touch it.
Do you want us to leave this room?
If you want us to leave, touch that white device with the green light. So you want us to stay? Just as I finish my question, the heater in the room starts making irregular noises. Could this be a spirit draining the energy from the heater, trying to make a response to us? Are you using that energy to do something?
Are you able to touch one of us in this room? My hand is cold, ice cold.
Which one?
Right here, right here. Nothing.
No.
Be able to approach that device on the chair and turn it to red. If you could do that, we would appreciate it.
The spirit responds to Jason by reaching out to him by saying his own name.
If not, then no one's going to know you're here. 1, 2. Is somebody undoing a zipper?
I just heard a voice the second time, like it sounded like another sentence. Like I keep getting like 5 words, but I can't make out what they're saying.
Want us to try the ghost box?
Yeah.
I mean, we shouldn't get any interference in here. It's like the cellar.
Because he said his name's Rob.
So let's see if we can get verification on the ghost box that matches your guys' DVDs.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wanna set it all up?
Because he seems to be trying. Sorry.
Wanna set up the ghost box?
Oh, yeah.
We did put it in the center here.
We're going to use another means of communication. You can manipulate it and make your voice come through to talk to us better. Those are on speakers, Joe.
You have it in the headphone room?
Yeah.
So then it's got-
Spout? Finger in there.
Okay, Rob,
Instantly gets on.
can you tell us how many years you've been in the theater? Why do you stay in the theater, Rob? Did you have a big, long beard and long hair?
No.
Did you know Kara? Kara? Did you know Kara? Why is Kara important to this theater? Can you clearly tell me your name?
What happened to you?
Not on the ghost box. I heard that over here.
If you turn up the volume and listen very closely, you can hear a whisper right before the ghost box that says chain smoking, as well as the ghost box saying chain smoking right after. Here it is again. Even though the batteries died in our video cameras, we decided to stay in the basement and keep recording with our audio equipment. We captured multiple responses coming from the ghost box.
Why do you like the purple dress?
We're going to go now, Rob, unless you tell us your name clearly.
Is there anything you want to say to us?
Little girl, what's your name?
Why do you not like Scott? Is Scott too direct?
Dickhead. I thought I heard dickhead. The last response shows that Scott's provocation and provoking obviously made an impact on the spirits as they remember him and still have strong feelings towards him. Say Oshawa, Rob. Amazingly, the spirit entity that we believe is named Rob gives us the location that we are at. Not only that, he does it twice. If this was a stray radio signal, what are the odds that we would get it twice and give us the exact location that we are investigating? Listen again. Is there heaven? Or is there hell? Or both? Do you know? A voice comes through and answers my question. It states, there is a heaven, and there is a hell. But how do we know that it's telling us the truth? We don't. So all we can do is speculate, but still it gives us great insight into what the paranormal world could be like on the other side. Close to wrapping up the investigation, I happened to stumble across a book on the bookshelf. It had Hebrew Passover prayers pasted inside of it. I thought it would be interesting to read some of the prayers and see if we got any reaction out of the spirits.
Nazi? Did it just say Nazi?
It did just say Nazi.
Say Nazi.
It totally
Yeah,
said
Nazi.
Nazi.
Can we turn it back on? Because the same voice just came through twice in a row. Just to be clear, I was not trying to disrespect the Hebrew religion at all. Although my Hebrew is probably pretty poor, and the spirit might be calling me a Nazi because it sounded like I was trying to insult the religion. Or is it a spirit attached to the book, who had to paste the Hebrew pages inside the book to hide it from the Nazis' oppression? After the final curtain is drawn at the Oshawa Little Theater, do the ghosts come out to play? Capturing unexplained events.
Are you able to make a loud knocking noise on something in the theater? Can I get you to do that again, please?
Voices. Can you sit in that chair?
No. Did you know Kara?
Dickhead. I thought I heard dickhead. Oshawa Little Theater has a great history, and we think part of that history still remains walking down the hallways of the Oshawa Little Theater. Can you sit in that chair?
Be able to approach that device on the chair and turn it to red. If you could do that, we would appreciate it.
Subscribe to my channel and see more videos like this one, plus extra footage.